channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video on a drugstore starter kit. So this is perfect if you're a beginner to makeup, but it's also perfect if you're not a beginner, just to see the kinds of things that I think you should totally have in your makeup kit if you are into makeup, or if you're brand new to makeup. These are some things I think are great to start out with. Now, as a disclaimer, I did include NYX in this because I do consider them a drugstore brand, because Target does carry them now, and my local drugstore carries them. I know like a couple CVS's carry them. So to me that it is a drugstore brand. If it's not to you, then I'm sorry, but I find it really cheap and you can order it for super cheap online. So if you don't have like an Ulta or something like that near you, you can still order NYX online. So basically, if all of my makeup in the entire world was taken away, and I had to start from scratch, these would be the first drugstore things I would reach for. So let's start. So for starters, I'm just going to start with foundation. I have two foundations that are all-time favorites of mine. The first one is Revlon Color Stay. I think this is the most foolproof, fantastic, full coverage foundation there has ever been in my entire life. I come back to this foundation all of the time. If I don't know what foundation I want to buy next or try next, I just go to this one, because I know this is perfect. It gives me full coverage. It's what I'm wearing today. I wear this all the time. I love this. I always recommend this to people. I get the combination oily skin one, which I don't have oily skin, but I still get it anyways, and it still works for me. But this is seriously amazing. The color range is the best drugstore. If you have a hard time, like if you're super light like I am, or you have a dark skin tone, it can be hard sometimes to find drugstore matches for you, but this is perfect. I love this stuff. It has a great wear length. Like, I don't see it wearing off like 2 hours after I put it on. It's just great. And the other one that I do love that I recently discovered is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. The only complaint I have about this is that it kind of gives an orangey cast because I am so pale, but other than that, it's fantastic. This could be a perfect dupe for the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. I've tried on both of them, wearing them both on my face, and there's hardly a difference. I love this. It's not very expensive. I think this was what, $4 or $5. It's not expensive at all. The Revlon Color Stay is about $13, so it is a little bit more pricey for a drugstore foundation. However, I think it's totally worth the price, just as this one is. $4 or $5, has a good wear time, but I would say if you have oily skin, definitely be sure to get a powder to go with your thing. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. It's great. Just keep that in mind if you do have oily skin, just because it can slip a little bit because it is a mousse foundation rather than like a liquid or a powder. Alright, so on to eyes. I don't have really too many eyeshadows because, again, a majority of the eyeshadows that I use are naked eyeshadows from the Urban Decay palettes. So for me, I don't really use hardly any drugstore, to be quite honest, because those to me are perfect quality. I use them all the time. But the two eyeshadows I would recommend are these Milani, I think they're the Bella Gel's Eye Powder Eyeshadow, which is kind of a mouthful, but I have one in brown and one in this like, I have one in like this espresso color and one in like this grayish color, and these are great. They're not gel eyeshadows, so I don't know why it says that. However, the pigment of them is fantastic. They're like a satiny finish. Some of them I know are matte. This one's matte. This is Bella Espresso, and this is Bella Charcoal. So I think these are beautiful, beautiful colors. The shade range is awesome on these. I know they have like purples and pinks and neutrals and all that good stuff. So definitely check these out if you're looking for, I think these were about $3 each, $4 each. Don't quote me on that. I can't totally remember. But again, super great if you are just starting out and you don't want to invest in a naked palette. Next is eyeliner. So I have one like stick eyeliner and one liquid eyeliner. So my stick eyeliner is Define-A-Line from Maybelline. I used to line the inner corner of my eyes. I don't do it anymore, but if you do like to line your waterline, you can do that. This is great for it. It's just straight up black. I don't really use these to go over like my top eyeliner. I find that it just isn't precise enough for me, and it kind of drags over my eyeshadow and just picks everything up. But if you are looking for a good stick eyeliner, this is a good one. It's Maybelline. Maybelline's pretty much foolproof when it comes to eye stuff. And then my liquid eyeliner is rapidly approaching my like favorites of all time. I love this stuff. This is the NYX Felt Tip Liner in something Pello 3, I don't know, jet black. And it's pretty much, it just looks like that. It's super, like the line it draws is just very, well, now it looks really thick, but it's really defined, and I have a super easy time just going over my eyes with this. It's great, especially if you're new to using liquid eyeliner or you're new to using any kind of eyeliner. This would be good to start out with because it just gives you a super defined line and it's simple to just swipe on there. I really like this. Super inexpensive. NYX is always super inexpensive, so check that out. I think this was like $3 or $4. And then for eyelashes, this is my all-time favorite mascara. I have had so many comments on whether or not my eyelashes are real, not on here, but in real life when people see me they ask if my eyelashes are real, which is a super huge compliment, and every time that that's happened I have been wearing this. I think this kind of has to do with your eyelash type. If you have extremely thick eyelashes, this isn't going to work for you, but I have kind of sparse eyelashes that don't have naturally too much curl and they're blonde, so for me this works perfectly. I love this stuff. All of Maybelline's mascaras that I've tried, I've loved. I think if you want to go into this and try a mascara, definitely go with a Maybelline one. I would highly recommend this one, but it kind of depends on your eyelashes if you're going to like it or not. But again, I just get this in black. This is probably about my 5th, 6th tube of this stuff. Like, I love this stuff. I love that I can just run to the drugstore if I run out of it, because that's the problem I have. If I run out of something high-end, I have to drive to Ulta because I don't have an Ulta near me. So this is great because you can just literally pick this up and just be like, alright, it's here. And I actually don't hate the little spoon brush thing. I know a lot of people are like, I hate it, but I actually don't mind it. However, the formula is pretty wet for my liking, but again, it makes my eyelashes look bomb. Oh yeah, it almost fell. Alright, and then the last thing, eyes related, I have is the Milani Easy Brow. So I do fill in my eyebrows because my eyebrows are naturally blonde, and since I've dyed my hair brown, I liked also filling them in brown when I was blonde too, which I know some people think is like a pet peeve, but I love doing that because it gives more definition to my face. If I just have blonde eyebrows, it's kind of hard to define your face, but you know, some people can rock the blonde eyebrows. I am totally jealous of people who can do that. But this, basically what it is, it has the like eyebrow crayon on this end, and then it has the spoolie brush on this end. So basically you just color in your eyebrow however thick you want it, or however whatever you want it, and then just spoolie in, so that way it looks a little bit more, not necessarily all filled in, just that you have some kind of natural looking definition. This stuff is awesome. I love this even more than I love most things. Like, I had a MAC brow pencil before this one, and this is just as good as it, and especially since it gives you the spoolie brush right on the end so I don't have to remember it, it's fantastic. I think this is one of the top brow things I've used, and I will definitely repurchase this instead of going and buying like another MAC pencil. It's awesome. The only complaint I do have is that it is kind of thick right here. The MAC brow pencils are super skinny and crayon-like, but this is kind of thick. However, I do still enjoy it, and I mean, my eyebrows aren't that thick, so I don't have to worry about it anyways. Alright, so now on to lips. The first thing I have are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. So these things are insanely awesome. I have grown to love these so much. I had some of these in my collection before, but I didn't really use them that much because I was kind of just, I didn't really care about them that much, but now that I've started using them, I'm obsessed with them. So I have two other ones in there, but I just forgot about them. I have this one, it's in Stockholm, it's kind of a nudie pink color, and this one in Monte Carlo, that's kind of a reddy, it airs on the more side of a plum red than anything, but it is still a pretty bright red. These things are awesome for the amount of money you pay for them. I think they're like $3 or $4 each, and the color payoff of these is fantastic. I will always use these. I love the matte lip look. I love it way more than shiny lips on me. So for me, these are great. I know that NYX also has some lip glosses, so if you're more for the shiny side of things, I would try those. But I love these. They give a great appearance to the look, to the lips. Just a simple like swipe these things and you're done. It doesn't take like lip liners and all that jazz. Next thing is a brand new favorite of mine that I didn't even realize how much I liked them. These are the Wet n Wild, I think they're just like called, I don't remember what they're called, but they're the matte lipsticks. These are $2, okay? $2 at your local, mine is Walgreens. I don't know what you guys have. I know it's different. I know Dwayne Reed's in New York, but I don't know about any other place. These things are the bomb. The color payoff of these is unreal, like way better than most lipsticks that I've owned, and they're $2. They're dupes for so many colors. This one is in the color Cherry Bomb. I'm actually wearing it right now. This is it swatched. It's awesome. I wouldn't say necessarily you have to buy this color, especially if you're starting out with makeup. I would recommend go for more a nudish pink color. But however, if you do want to go straight out of the gate and go bold, definitely try this one. It's fantastic. I love it. So that is my drugstore kit. That is just the basis of the products that I think everyone should have in their makeup kit. Again, you may love some of these things and I may hate some of them, or I may hate something and you may love it, or you may, I don't know, or I may love it and you may hate it. Either way, just remember, makeup is all about a personal preference. If you love it or you love the brand, it doesn't matter what anyone else says, so just wear what you like, wear what you are comfortable with. If you're not comfortable wearing any makeup, don't wear any makeup. Or if you're comfortable only wearing this much makeup, wear this much makeup. You know, it's all about you and finding what makeup brands and what makeup kinds work for you. So just keep that in mind. You know, these are some of my suggestions for lower end products. But again, some of these are some of my favorite products that I've used since I started wearing makeup. So just keep that in mind. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here later.